Stop feeling like you need to be ready, because it is a feeling and it is a term and process of procrastination. Always believing we need to acquire more information before we get started, the exact plan, the exact process, all of these things will never allow you to become ready. And I'm going to share with you why. I used to be that person. I waited for everything, essentially as much as I could to control and to become essentially laid out for me. But here's what I've always learned, is that the best laid plan did not matter in the end. Because no matter how great the doctor was that I saw, how great the practitioner was in anything I was looking to do, it was not the full plan until I started. And now I know that, of course, to this day. But think about this. Let's say you have all this digestive distress. So you say, you know what? I'm not going to start because I need to read these extra 6 books. I need to learn more about histamines, and I need to learn. All of that is fine. But here's what we really need to do. We run the labs, we find out the food sensitivities, we see if there's SIBO or candida growth or parasites, etc. Okay. And then we begin the plan. But remember, that plan still is going to be, as I call it, tweaked or adapted, literally based on every few weeks worth of data. So the best laid plan, based on all of your exact data, will still need to be adjusted. And once you know that, you have to say, oh, okay. The only thing that really matters is action in the real world, because when I take action, I can see whether this is a positive result, a negative result, or I'm still standing in place, right? And standing in place, I would consider a negative result, because you're looking to move into your future self. So stop waiting to finally be ready. What happens is once you take the first step, you learn what the second step will be. And you start to build confidence with these small steps along the way. Remember, you can't solve anything in a day anyways. If you could, it wasn't that big a problem to begin with, right? So when you're looking to achieve big things, it's going to take a lot of little steps along the way. Take the first step. The second point is this. Stop letting your current identity define your future. It's one of the reasons why we don't always get started, because you look at yourself and you just say, I'm not disciplined, or I'll never be healthy, or I'll never be able to take the weight off, right? Whatever it might be. Or I'll never achieve the career that I want. Those are all based on where you are in your life right now. And it's simply because you don't have the thing yet that you want. And so obviously, if you're looking at this present moment in time, you have not yet achieved your destiny. And you're essentially living in the past. Because you might say, no, I'm living in the present. Well, every time you think about your present, it's based on your past. So if we want to create a different future, we need to actually start keeping our vision and mind in the future, and then bring that to the present. So you want to become disciplined? Well, discipline is an action. You can think of it as a thought. You can think of it as a feeling. But you can get rid of the thoughts and get rid of the feelings and simply follow your scheduled day. That's all I do to this day, because I'm not the most disciplined person in the world. But I do want to achieve certain things for my own health, right? I never want to go backwards. Body transformation, whatever it might be. I don't need to be on the cover of a magazine. That is not what I'm looking to do. I'm looking to be able to exercise and stay healthy for the next 50 plus years. So that's just a different plan, right? But so even though I'm not the most disciplined, here's what I can do. I follow my schedule to the best of my ability. Not perfect, but that's discipline. I just follow the schedule. And that's essentially what I try to teach a lot of my clients is don't overfill your schedule. Make it manageable at first, then eventually you'll be able to add a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. But we all have the same 24 hours a day. And if 8 hours is in bed, well, then we all have the same 16 hours a day, right? And so then, well, what are we doing with those 16 hours? Like that's how we have to manage it, right? So here's the thing. Don't worry about your current identity. What we're focused on is a future that's much brighter than the present day. But in order to get there, we need to bring that future to today. And the only way we bring the future to today is to keep the goal in mind, but then the action steps that are needed in order to transform our current life into the future one. And again, that goes back to our to-dos, our actions, based on our plan. All right.